G'day mate, welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. Now, before we start this episode, I've got some housekeeping I need to do. So, in the previous episode, now let's get rid of those first. Previous episode, pollution, 10-minute mark. Trees, and tiles. Okay, during the last episode, the recap episode, normally I don't do anything important, but the game wasn't hard enough, okay? We managed to clear all this area without as much competition as I'd hoped for. So what I want to do is I want to make things a little bit more difficult. First thing I did last episode is we went into change map settings, go away, and pollution absorption modifier. So this is how much pollution is absorbed by trees and tiles. And it was already at 50%, which is a Deathworld standard. I took it down to 25%, and as you can see, it did a sharp nosedive, which is perfect. The catch is this is the pollution that's being absorbed by biters or spawners, and this is by everything else. It's nothing. So that really didn't make life much harder. But we do have evolution we can play with. And at the moment I have, what's that, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have level 8 biters down here. A 3.14 chance of level 8 biters. And evolution is definitely climbing at a nice steady rate. But I think we could give it a little bit of a kickstart. So what I want to do is I want to change our pollution evolution factor, this number here, from 0.01 to set current default 0.02. So we just doubled it. So they're now going to evolve twice as fast from pollution, which is, as you can see, where most of the evolution comes from. On top of that, I want to, we've already maxed out destroy factor at a factor of 1, but I want to change the time factor as well from 0.01 to 1, or 0.1, which is a 10 times multiplier. Now, the time factor's bugger all. It's really nothing. But I'm hoping with these changes, and we did move up the destroy factor last episode as well, I'm hoping these changes lead to a little bit more interesting biter mayhem. On top of all that, I installed Rampart, so biters got smarter. A lot smarter. I'm hoping it doesn't affect our path thing. Oh, here's a wave of spitters. Hopefully these guys will do it for me. No, they were stupid. Actually, they're probably the last of the old waves dying off. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to do. They are going to get smarter. We'll demonstrate the smarter when we get there. Next thing I need to do is a little bit of housekeeping. So with our lovely train sucking up all the materials to build a new wall, a lot of materials didn't get placed when they got destroyed in the old wall. So I upgraded all these pickup towers, but they just don't exist because the train's eating them all. So I actually need to get rid of those cliffs and then go to the train and grab some parts off the train so we can actually put them in the base. Train, pickup towers. All of them, please. Thank you. Because, yeah, the base just hasn't had the materials, mainly because we just don't make them fast enough, because they're made at, at the workshop, and they just get done when they get done. So, yeah, so put down pickup tower. There's another pickup tower there. Another one there. Like, a lot of these are missing. So we're just going to do a run along the wall, replace all the pickup towers. Really? I crafted 5 of them and it wasn't enough. Let's just craft them one at a time, maybe? Why are you not? Oh, you are picking up. Okay, some belt was obviously missing. That one's done. That's another one. These are just level 1 towers. These are designed to just grab the stuff right in front of them, not from miles and miles away. That's that one. That's a level 4. That's designed to grab everything. And we've already got a level 4 over there. Okay. So that should be that top wall fixed. Pickup towers that were in my... Oh, there they are. They can all go away. I don't need any of them now. Okay, so pickup towers are definitely working. On top of that, I also have a power problem that we need to deal with again. So we're going to copy another nuclear power plant with the tiles without the radar and place that there and place that there. Next thing I want to do whilst I'm up at this corner of the map is I want to try and make sure I have 100% radar, 100% Roboport coverage, because there's a little area here that obviously has no concrete, which is just not acceptable. So we're going to upgrade the power poles, to a Mark II, and then throw down a Roboport. And now see we've got a little area across the top, which will also go... Upgrade like so. Yep, that's that. Fix that problem. Over here I want to do the exact same. I want to... Throw down that, throw down that, throw down a Roboport. Hey, now we don't have a little strip of no coverage at the top. Copy that. Can I get another one down further out here? Yes. That's a bit better. Okay, so a bit more robot coverage, which also means there's a bit more concrete that can be put down. Speaking of concrete and landfill and all those magical things, left. We did create some landfill, like 15,000 landfill, which means I should probably put that to use. So, in accordance with all things JD, we're just going to paste over chunks of the map. Starting with this area that's always bugged me, the fact that the shoreline's all over the place. That little section there. That section there. Can we get rid of this overlay, please? This that I can never run through. You can go. These walls can go. Landfill. That little section can go as well. You know what? We're just going to straighten that up entirely. That's a good start. Oh, here we go. There we go. So, we have smarter biters that can now sit out here just outside the range of all of everything and just shoot our wall constantly. So, I need to trim my wall back. As we can see, the first 3 tiles... Hi, guys. Can we... Yep. Basically, the first 3 rows are vulnerable. So we're just going to remove them from all the walls all the way around the base. We're just going to chop off the first 3 rows. First 3 rows of this whole wall as well. First 3 rows of the top wall. Just to bring the spawners, the spitters a little bit closer to gun range. At which point, they'll die. Which will make me happy. Did I do this wall? This wall is still 13 thick, so no. That is 3, isn't it? Yeah, that's 3. So we'll slice that wall. And we'll slice this wall. This wall is... oh, look, we'll slice it as well. It shouldn't ever get attacked again, I hope. But, you know, we'll slice off the excess anyway. On top of that, this magical wall out here, this is all useless. Needs to go. Upgrade planner. We're going to upgrade the first 3 rows of this wall, which is 3.3 thousand tiles. Oh, 3.3 thousand walls, which is fine, because I need to trim the front 3 rows of this one, because this one's also 13 tiles thick. So That's 900 walls. That's another 800 walls. We can upgrade the first half of this row. We are not deconstructing. Oh, hang on. You're still 13 tiles thick, so I need to, same story, first 3 rows, just chomp them off. And luckily, like, a good portion of them are ghosts, so they get deconstructed really quickly. The other ones that are not ghosts, well, they're going to take a little bit longer. Don't deconstruct those. Okay, so that's that wall fixed. That's that wall fixed. Bots, crazy, good luck. Landfill, summer landfill got done. Bye, bots. All right. Next on my list of all the things to fix. This is limited to iron, which we have too much copper, which I'm not sure why we have too much copper. Like, we're input priority is from the main. That one's not even hooked up, which is besides the point. Mark 1, Mark 1. So Mark 1 is prioritized towards stone. Mark 2 is split evenly between stone and then iron copper. I could siphon some of this off, which is just Mark 1 and Mark 2. No, and Mark 3. Well, you're not getting any Mark 3 ore anyway, because that's prioritized to go towards uranium, because uranium is still a shortage of ours. But that should be like that. That would definitely make that better. Okay. Alright, that's done, that's done, that's done. Alright, next thing I want to do is robots. We just saw a whole cloud of them fly over. We're making robots Mark 2. We got added in the recent, I've just patched the game and brought it up to 18.8, which is currently the latest version. But, you know, it's woo. You know, you're watching this in a couple of days' time. For all any of us know, we could be on 18.18 by then, because that's how woo works. Don't get me wrong, it's great. It just means that latest is relative. So what I want to do is I want to change these guys over. I want to start making construction robot Mark 3s and Logibot Mark 3s. I also probably should start siphoning off some of the crappy robots. Oh, I didn't do that. That would help if we actually put some water down there for them to pump. Do I have any water? I have no idea. Or just handcraft some and just throw them in the network, and, you know, they'll go away and hopefully work. Okay, so I want to upgrade these guys. I want to start making the next level bots. So we're going to copy that, because that's really the important part. We're going to start up here, so I've got a little bit of room. Which is going to make you both top line assemblers. So I need a... Which side's which? Oh, really? Oh, no, there we go. Construction bots on the left, Logibots on the right, which needs efficiency module 2s. We have those. It also needs a personal battery Mark 2, which is a bit of a problem, but we'll get to that shortly. So we're going to have to make personal battery Mark 2s, which require blue circuits, which are not in this box. So we need to bring in blue circuits, which we have in abundance, and low density structures, which we're actually struggling on and have been for quite some time. So I'm going to bring both those in. That'll make personal battery Mark 2, which should be able to let us make... should let us make allow us to make that's not going to work. Yes, it will. Okay. Should allow us to make Robot Mark 3s. Okay. On top of that, I need to apply some sort of smarts to these systems. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bit more green wire, just because I happen to have green on me. I'm going to wire this, insert it here. I'm going to say only enable if there is no logistics robot Mark 2 in this box, at which point this assembler can run. Or this inserter can move it instead. And then we need to do the same for our construction bot friends. So we need to go construction bot equals 0. And then you can run. And then out of these guys, I need to put them both into storage containers. I'm going to limit that to like 150. Seems reasonable. And then shove them both into roboports. Where's my roboports? Roboports. One there, one there. And same story, bit of wire there to there. Bit of wire there to there. We're going to read robot statistics. Copy, paste. We want... I'll get back to your research. Patience. Like I said, it's a housekeeping episode. We're trying to get lots of things done as quickly as possible. So we want you to be... I want to have 2 inserters with 2 bits of wire. Okay, so we're going to have you read total logistics bots. Y. Is less than... How many are in there currently? I don't know. Let's guess 3,000. No, 2,000. So if less than... And we're actually going to trim the number down. So if less than 1,000, import. On top of that, we're going to go available logistics bots. So we're going to copy that to there. We're going to change you to an X. I'm going to set that to 50. So if there's less than 50 available in the network, we're going to insert bots. If there's less than 1,000 total in the network, we're going to insert bots. Same with this one. We're going to do the exact same. So I want to hook that wire into there. And it's just easy to copy that one across. And we want to have available being Z for construction bots. And we'll copy this one across. I think it's because it's out of power. It's now getting a green signal. Let's put down one of you guys. You guys are really good at producing power or providing power. Y less than 1K. There we go. It's now got a red signal. We want you to be construction T for total construction robots. And probably going to set that to 2K. Just so big construction tasks or big deconstruction tasks just get done. Okay, so this is step 1. Get all this built. Now, these are a pain in the bum. I have absolutely 0 battery Mark 2s. Wrong one. That one. Purely because I'm just not making battery Mark 1s nearly fast enough. This one's making them. This one's making them. They just disappear. So I'm probably be wise if I had another machine right here doing... Can I find it? Battery Mark 1s with a requester and then a very large request. Like very, very, very large request. Cool. That makes me feel a little bit better. So hopefully this works. On top of that, I do want to not request. No, I do want to request. Oh, we just hit bullet time. This was what I was afraid of. So I installed Rampart, but then I do not want to have bullet time left, right, and center. I think that's just due to goop cleanup. We have 2,000 free construction robots. Cool. You take away things on the ground. Please remove all the goop on the ground. Bots, be gone! Alright, so You have no... Why? You've got 4. You've got 2. You don't have speed module Mark 2. Do I need to do that? I need to do that. Okay. Alright, so you guys are running. Hopefully I'm going to get some Construction Bot Mark 3s, at which point I'll get rid of my Construction Bot Mark 2s. On top of all the fun things we're doing, we also want an active provider, and turns out I have no filter inserters. A filter inserter? We want you to take out of the network all of those, and all of those, and all of those, and all of those. And now comes the job of just dropping these on. Anytime I see a roboport that has a fair bit of friends around it, like anything near central storage, can we please just put down a bigger power pole? Can I get a... Oh, I can get one right there, and I can get one right here. And can I walk, please? Get one right there. This is another one that's going to have a high amount of activity. Basically just dump these things down anywhere I possibly can where they're going to hopefully find lots of robots they can pick up. I'm going to run out of roboports for some reason. Where's this one? This one. I have no idea if I actually have filter inserters in the network. Actually, you'd be a really popular one, wouldn't you? And you're definitely a really popular one. Can you have a real power pole? Thank you. Okay, so that should drain out of the network some of the robots we're not using. And hopefully let us upgrade to the next highest tier. That's my hope, at least. I provide no guarantees. Can I have those robots, please? I want the fast ones for myself. Okay. This looks like it's mostly been cleaned up. There's a whole lot of stuff still in here that needs to be sorted. Alright, so that's done, that's done, that's done. Next project is... I want to request back some of those I just made. Because Factorio Extended added an offshore pump. And my offshore pumps are... Are we back in the green on power? We're back on the green in power. Okay, when I'm not in the green in power, I'm actually using like 1,300 water out of these pumps. And it's one of those subsidies I take. I'm like, it's going to be water short. But it's sort of the best option I've got. So, Factory Extended added offshore pump Mark II, which turns out needs engine units, which pumps twice as much, of course. So, that's the next thing I want to do. I want to upgrade all of these guys to the next tier pump. Basically for the just-in-case scenario. Just in case I max them out again, I want to have that extra little bit of power that I should be getting, but I'm not because I hit the water limit. So we're just going to run past all these guys with upgrade planner. And look, no, there's more up here. And if everything arrives in my inventory, cool. That says 20, 5, 10. I'm requesting those, good. So we're going to have to manually place a lot of these because there's a few construction tasks going on around the map. So bots are not really listening. They're much like children and toddlers especially, and babies. Babies can sort of get away with not listening, but definitely children. Not listening at all. Okay, so that one. I'm still short. Replace that one. Come on. Come on, robots. It looks like I've requested all the ones that exist. Alright, so I have to handcraft some more. I should have maybe requested pipe. Pipe. Alright, where were we? That one. No, you already exist. This is the problem. Every single time I lose it in my inventory. Replace that one. Replace that one. Replace that one. Done. So we're back in the green on power. Well and truly. These guys should be running fine. Yeah, we're only doing 800 water. So these guys are doing fine. We've got plenty of burnables. We don't quite have enough to max these out, which is perfect. Do I want to speed module these? No, I'm not speed moduling the miners. Not just yet. Alright, so that's done. What was the next target task I wanted to do? The next task I wanted to do was efficiency module 3s. Because we're not making them. And I don't need them for anything I want to do. But I know they're going to become a requirement for something. I'm going to slide you guys down there. We want to input from that box. We want to input from that box. Yep, that works. We're going to put that there. You're going to make module 3s. We're going to bring that belt to there. We're going to put you guys there. And you should grab... Let's get rid of that, and that. So you can see things clearly first. So you should grab module, shove it in there. You should grab module, shove it on the ground, and shove it in here. The output shall be that tile into a box capped at 200. Yeah. Then we're going to have a long-hand inserter, which you can go away, which is going to grab from here, which is going to output to the ground, and that's how we're going to do it. So it's all done with inserter magic. It should be okay. We have no speed 1s. Why do we have no speed 1s? We have no speed 1s because we have no red circuits. Why do we have no red circuits? Because our red circuit build sucks, would be my probable answer. No, our plastic sucks. Why does our plastic suck? Because our petroleum's gone. Why is our petroleum gone? Because we're running the whole thing as fast as possible, and there be none left. Yeah, there be none left. And we have 800 prod mods being waiting to be delivered. Surely there's a better answer. That's 100. That's 200 waiting to be picked up. We're just flying back and forth. Okay, we need to sort that one out as well. As for this, I think my answer is a simple one. I just happen to have speed 1s on me. So we're just going to throw speed 1s at the problem. It's not an oil problem. It's just a not enough refinery problem. And some idiot didn't plan terribly well and didn't leave one extra tile to get some beacons in here. So oil needs to be rebuilt entirely at some stage. And it's going to be definitely one of those problems I'm going to put off for as long as possible. I don't really want to upgrade you to Mark 2. I really want to upgrade you to Mark 3. Look, for the hassle, nope. Nope. You. Power pole 1 to power pole 3. Done. That upgrade planner in there. And in there, and that should power the beacons. It does. We're going to step outside the oil build, because I'm not stupid. And then we're going to grab our beacon blueprint. It's like, you know, I can power up one side or the other. I can't power them up power up both. Stupidity. Alright. Okay, that's that side done. This side's just gonna get the exact same treatment. I'm just gonna throw beacons at it. Does that fix the petroleum problem? It has. Has it caused another problem? Maybe with heavy cracking. Okay, can I walk through, please? Base? No? Okay. No, I don't want to throw biter stakes at it. I want to... Do you stretch any further? No. But you do stretch less space. Okay. Can we clear all of that? I picked up the concrete. That was not my intention. There. I do have old-fashioned prop mods. They don't work. Let's put them there instead. And we can put one there, one there, and that's the best we're sort of going to get. And heavy oil is possibly backing up. You can go away. We're going to copy... We're going to copy from there to there and paste it there. That's not at all going to be a problem with an oil pipe right through the middle. Can I have an extra tile? I can. Cool. You slide the hell out of the way. Copy that. Paste it there. Beacon, beacon, beacon. There. Sure. Do we have water problems yet? No, surprisingly. Oh, now we got a light oil problem. Where does my light oil go? It goes... Oh, it's going to there to be turned to petroleum. Oh, it doesn't go back to the tank. That's a design flaw if there ever was one. Alright, can I please turn off legs? You go from ultra fast to slow as a wet weekend. Alright, put those in there. No. Let's start from that end. Okay, and power poles. I can't move. Let's just upgrade. Let's just upgrade the power poles, because if I swipe anything else, turns out I put in productivity 6 modules, which would be very expensive, and we still don't have enough of. You, and you. And then we want to go beacon, 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 beacon. And we can slide you up. Cool. I like throwing beacons at the problem. So you're now backed up in petroleum. That's what we like to see. Alright. So that problem has been sorted. Whatever was being destroyed is no longer being destroyed. All these walls look like they've stopped flashing at me. Do you have nothing in storage? Good. Let's use upgrade planner and do the next couple of tiles here. Oh, research. Research. What are we up to? We're up to level 9 biters. In fact, we're already halfway through level 9 biters. Good to see. That's not at all terrifying. Okay, so solar panels. All right, research. Research, I want mining productivity. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, sure. We're going to do all those mining productivities. On top of that, I want solar panels. And solar panels, we're just going to build... Oh, you're going to go away. Let's stop importing the old robots into the network. Yeah, good idea, JD. All right. What other random shit ended up in my inventory? Lots. You can go away. Please don't explode really expensive robots. Okay, I want, like I said, solar panels and accumulators. And we just want a big, flat, straight area to build them, which is going to be right beside this goop belt, I think. There. Okay, so we have solar panel what the hell? Oh, okay, they're electronic locomotives. I don't need to worry about those. So we have solar panel Mark 1, which we're already making for the satellite. Then that goes into solar panel Mark 2, then into solar panel Mark 3, and then into 4, and then into 5, and then into 6, and you get the picture. And we're going to build our construction like this, just lots and lots of inserters going that way. We're going to request what we need, which is, they're not that expensive. They're 4 normal solar panels and some advanced circuits and some steel, and then they make a new solar panel that outputs 240 kilowatts, which is the equivalent of 4 solar panels. It's basically the exact same footprint, just a slightly more, well, a 1/4 the size build. Can I not make that anymore? Okay, I can't. You can go away then. So, that's step 1. Step 2 requires blue circuits, titanium plate, and solar panel Mark 2. So, again, same story. We put in 4 of the old ones, and we now get out 960, which is 4 times the 240 we had. Then after that, we go for 3.84 megawatts with 4 solar panel Mark 3s. So again, we just up it by power of 4. With another power of 4. With another power of 4. With, hang on, where are the researchers? With another power of 4. With another power of 4. And then we're finally out of researchers. So that one, and we stop here. This is where we get off this train. And this is how it works. Just lots and lots and lots of components going in and then waiting a really, really long time for them to get upgraded and upgraded and upgraded. And eventually, we're going to have our solar panel Mark 15. We're going to put that there. And I think 1 stack will probably do us because solar panel Mark 43 does like 1 megawatt worth of power per solar panel, which is insane. So, build number 2 goes over here. It looks very familiar. It's going to have a bunch of requester chests. It's going to have a single get off train. With 1 passive provider on the end. What I cap you to? 1 stack. Let's cap you to 1 stack as well. We're going to do the same with the accumulators, which also have... actually, we'll get back to that. So we're going to set you to accumulator 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no. That research. 7, 8. Like it's basics, which means copy and paste all the requests up to the chest above, throw in a substation, and wait 500 hours for this to be able to craft one single solar panel mark whatever we are. Because I didn't even look at what the crafting time is. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Really super duper awesome one. 10 seconds. I really think the crafting time should go way up with all these iterations. But, you know, that's my personal opinion. So, with that done, why? I'm going to go steal that module out, because that's damn expensive, and it's not worth wasting rocket fuel of all damn things. You were clipped with an upgrade planner. That was the cause, I know, but, you know, doesn't change the fact you can't have nice things. Well, I have no idea whether they're bigger and better bigger and better prod mod went. It's definitely not that machine anymore, so some robot flew off with it and didn't bother to tell me. Now you can see how one of the chains are rampant. So rampant biters will come in, attack. If they take too much damage too quickly, people die off too quickly. Biters die off too quickly. They'll actually retreat and come back. They'll also hit the wall repeatedly at different spots. In fact, all my shields are lit up at the moment, which means I can't recharge them fast enough. Which means we need to fix the power problem again. Clear that. Clear that. Clear that. I definitely want... Yeah, I definitely want more robots. Are they dying or... Yeah, they're dying. They're getting inserted and they're dying. That's unfortunate. Alright, so I want more power. And the way we do this is you select everything and you go tiles, okie dokie, and then you come put the whole build. I can't see the top of the build. Oh, I can just see the top of the build. Right there. That's how you do it. You're not going to need that radar. And you will need... these substations on the bottom. Cool. And you can go away. We want to copy, paste that corner. Is that already water? It is already water, and that's already water. Okay, we'll wait for 10,000 nuclear power plants to go down and hopefully keep the lights on in the meantime. No, we're fine. We are taking an absolute hammering, just for the record. And you're still standing too far away. Bad biter. Alright, we need to change over our wall design. But first... Oh, look. There's non-concreted parts. Can't have that. Of all the things, we can't have that. All the world must be concreted. Alright, first things first. I want to jump on very busy combat train with a bunch of lasers and just swing by... Oh, there's a broken train track. There's a broken few things. They broke my wall. There's no radar coverage. That's bad. We're going to go see what's up down there. Actually, you know what? We're going to save that for the next episode. I'm going to end this right here, right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I do hope we keep surviving, because we're already up to 70% into a level 10 behemoth biter. Oh, no, it's a level 9 still. Which I'm imagining is somewhere between bad and terrifying still. And now we have biters patrolling outside our wall. Can I see any super duper ones? Can I see one over here? Category 5. Oh boy, that's category, what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can't see anything, but they definitely exist. Alright, that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.